Hello and welcome to Zach103 TV, and today we are racing at Bristol Dirt, race 2 of the round of 12. And as most of you know, last week was wild. Only 16 drivers finished, 4 of them being playoff drivers, and only 6 playoff drivers have points. 2 of them got points from leading laps. And also, Ronnie Martin starting pole today, his first pole of the season. Highest starting playoff driver, number 7, Ronnie Martin, or not Ronnie Martin, number 7, Dissect. He hasn't made too much noise in the playoffs. He smoothly made it through the round of 12. Currently in an undetermined spot in the playoffs because he hasn't gained any points from Orlando, so where he finishes today will be where he finishes. Also, another thing to note, the 93 NASCAR Fireball 48, which is being driven today by NH the Introvert. He had a terrible crash at Orlando last week, which unfortunately NH the Introvert will have to fill in these vital playoff races, which could decide, make or break their championship hopes. But hopefully NH does good today. Unfortunately, starting in the back, so they'll have a slow start. It is not yet determined how many races will be filled in for that. Also, Joy Paint's starting in the back. She led 4 laps at Orlando. Has a decent points cushion coming in today. Well, is going to need some better finishes. We'll see how it comes down at Talladega next week. And who knows, she could come up front to your position. And one more thing before we get to the start of this. Roach is only 5 points away from being locked into the round of 12, so all he needs to do is either finish or lead a lap. Sounds simple, so that should work. Also, if cautions do come out, we will do single file restarts, because we don't want things getting out of hand. That's if there's cautions. Also, 25 laps, thing. And we're going to do cockpit of last week's winner, Caden Williams. Getting Cax Motorsports' third win of the season. And the second winner for Cax Motorsports this season.
Drivers, start your engines.
And just like Richmond, this is a very short track, so I have to get up front real quick. Ronnie Martin through the Geico restart zone. Green flag in here at Bristol Dirt. And second place finisher at Richmond, 17 Jason Waymeyer up here as well. And Dissect trying to get some side draft on the 92. Oh, he's up the track big time. Ooh, he's good. He's good. I think we're still green. Did some tests on this track, had a few issues, but things should be going smoothly, yes. So Ronnie Martin leading. Check our leaderboard, make sure. Throw this back, check seal real quick, just in case. Yeah, a lot of 3 wide action back here, but that's normal. Oh, and NASCAR fan 97 is around. Caution is out. Man, I swear, this guy has had the worst season. Can it get worse than that? 2 weeks in a row crashing. Well, that's crash on lap 4. Ronnie Martin leading. Good points for his standings. We're under yellow. I imagine this to be a very short caution, so we're going to very quickly look at the replay. Okay, we'll go here. And very unfortunate. He's had undoubted. Oh, he got into playoff contender what's his name? Daniel Pauls Jr., who has playoff potential and could win the championship. Has a 39-point cushion, so only needs a few points. Oh, he got around. NASCAR fan 97 right into from last week winner Caden Williams. That's all involved. So, very unfortunate for those guys. Crash on lap 4. Pace car is still out. Gotta remember this is a short track. These cautions will not last long. Ronnie Martin leading his first lap since Dodge Motordome. He's got a real gaming frig right behind him in Dissect. So I think Daniel Pauls Jr. He is also in very close proximity to getting locked in around 12. Unfortunately, 97 of NASCAR fan 97 will not gain any points. He has retired to the garage. Man, he has had an awful season. 2 weeks in a row wrecking. Now, I finished 10th last week, but still got involved in the lap 1 incident. And we don't like to see these laps under caution. Hopefully we get a green here again soon. Pace car not showing any signs of that. But Daniel Pauls Jr. is actually just 11 points from being locked in the round of 8. And currently he is just short of getting that goal here. I'm sure he might hit that goal at Talladega. And even if he doesn't, there's some guy, he doesn't need to be locked in to make it. So it really depends on his competition. And so far, not many of them has had any trouble today. So I'm sure we'll have points entered here. And a Roach, again, he is just a few points from getting locked in. He's currently 8th, in great position to get locked into the round of 8. Another driver that could possibly get locked in is also German Chick 81. She's about 18 points away from getting locked in. Also, we're going green this time by. We're going to get a spectator. Pace car is in. Green flag is in the air again here at Bristol Dirt. And Sabretooth goes high, tries to make some moves. Ooh, gets way up there in that crusty dirt you won't want to get into. And he's fighting for points, really. What could potentially be the playoff lead with Dissect. Let's take a look at that for a second. Battle between the 43 and the 7. And it looks like it's deteriorating as Roach goes by on the bottom. Let's look at Roach. He's really just fighting. He really can play it safe today. And so far, that's not what he's doing. He is pedal to the metal right now. Going for every position he can get. He passed 2 cars on the start and just passed one more there. Sabretooth for 5th. Well, he's actually still working on Sabretooth. Sabretooth getting these heavy runs in the corners. It's tight. Yeah, hard to say from that standpoint. Oh, do we have a caution? I think we got a caution. I've seen the oh, there's some cars that are wrecked. Caution's out again. Lap 12. So we only ran 2 laps under green. About 4 laps under green. This is looking a little bit like Orlando. Or if caution after caution after caution. No, that's not really cool. I don't like. Oh, Dark X Rain, Shift Squid damage. Shift Squid, he had bad race last week. There's NH. He doesn't seem to have any damage. He's doing okay. Yeah, NH. These cars getting out of the race, including Josh Drake. He's just picking them up, putting them down. He's not gaining much. He's gaining positions here and there. Don't really know how these guys got damaged. Take a look and look. Dark X-Ray, and I'm assuming will DNF. He probably got damaged somewhere along the line. We're just gonna or right here. I guess he just got damaged or something here. We're gonna go even further up to the 91 because we know he was involved as well. Chef Squid and Sam Krabadzik even. So mostly have had issues just coming off the corners, having issues and causing problems. There's Dale Paulus Jr. again having some difficulty trying to get locked into the round of 12 or round of 8. Needs a really good run at Talladega, and Talladega, I don't know. Oh yeah, he got off Sam Krabadzik into the 19, the 8, 24. All those guys. It's all it takes is these guys getting really scrunched up and trying to get a good run, but it's just really hard to get these cars straight sometimes. Caution's still out. Ronnie Martin has just led them all, kinda. He's had some attempts to get past here and there, but really he's been leading the race. But it's just been way too many cautions in this race. I can't. And we will be going green this time by lap 17 out of 25. So we're going to go to the 92. And look at him for a minute. And again, Sabretooth, Roach, and Dissect up here in the top 10, fighting for playoffs. Green flag back in the air. Here, Bristol Dirt in the 82 going high. And that's where he's going to stay. And the battle for the playoffs, or, whoa, that was weird. A little bit. There. Roach getting aggressive. Whoa, clear revving. That stuff causes cautions there, and we don't want that. Hoping to stay green the rest of the way. Ronnie Martin still leading, and Dissect will get around the 82 for second. That will be good for playoff points for him. Roach has gotten up to 5th, having a great run here. Crimson's trying to get some moves going. Abigail Lane and Cactus King. Jason Waymeyer, Richmond winner. Lap 19. I just hope we don't have another caution. If we do, I think race would be over probably. No, we're still green. And Dissect second, Ronnie Martin leading. Dissect gets a little loose up there. We're watching Roach here. He is just picking them up, putting them down today. And that's 66, getting past 82 for third. I didn't even take up Dissect. And Roach got top 5 last week, so he is probably going to be definitely championship contender. Almost guaranteed locked in round 8. Ronnie Martin having a great race. Not in the playoffs. Here at the battle for second, by the way. 22. But Ronnie Martin not in the playoffs, but he's not had the greatest season. Iron Crusader with issues. He's putting it in for today. We may have a caution here. And caution is out. Ronnie Martin in the 92 will win at Bristol Dirt in just a few laps because the caution is out. That will end the race. Getting a little congratulatory clap from Cactus Motorsports Dark X Rain. I'm amazed he didn't DNF, but yeah, Seal, just Squid getting trying to reevaluate, but this race wasn't too great. 3 cautions, very long cautions. We had some good racing there. 2 to go now, and Roach, he powered from 8th to 2nd, passing Dissect, who's going to get a big points day. Roach will advance to the round of 8. He is guaranteed. Ronnie Martin, 1 lap to go for him. Oh, there's back in the pack a little bit. Of course, Iron Crusader, a lot of those cars having issues, a couple laps down. But, yeah, 92, Ronnie Martin. Of course, you don't want to get your first win under caution, but sometimes that's just how it turns out. And coming around for the backstretch for the final time. And Ronnie Martin coming around to the finish line. And this will be his first career win in the Carsland Cup Series. And good points day for these 3 playoff drivers. And there it is. Ronnie Martin crosses the line, and that is that. Well, interesting points day. Roach will advance into the round of 8. And Daniel Paulus Jr., that is yet to be decided. We'll update points and figure all that out in a couple days. But next week is Talladega, so we'll see you then.